everybody. Welcome to the Sex and Happiness Show. I'm Laurie Handlers.
And I'm Michael Gibson.
And today we're going to talk about juicy aging. Ooh. So what do we even mean by that?
Well, when you age, you get a little, you have some changes that happen to your body physically, right?
Like
and,
what?
Well, one of the things that happens to women is that oftentimes they feel like they're not producing the lubrication that they often need for sex, for intercourse. And that can be not only annoying, but it can also be really painful for women.
Yes, it can.
And it's not that they're not turned on. It's just that the body isn't producing the level of lubrication that you're used to, and so it's just a fact of life. It's a fact of aging at this point, right?
It is.
And for men, we lose testosterone, but really what we want to talk about is on the side of the women's perspective this time.
Yeah, on the women's perspective, you don't have to dry up.
That's right.
You do not have to become unjuicy just because you reached 50 and above. So, not everyone can do this, but if you can, I highly recommend that you take bioidentical hormones, and you have to consult a physician, but not just any physician. You have to consult a naturopath. So it depends on what state you're in or what country you're in, and if naturopathy is even legal. But naturopathy is a really good alternative to allopathic medicine, because people who are naturopaths want to find natural solutions to help you as any condition you have in your life, aging being one of them. So I highly recommend HRT, like hormone replacement therapy, but it has to be bioidentical, not the thing called Premarin. That's not so good for you. Now, not everyone can take it because there might be a history of breast cancer or ovarian cancer in their families, or with them. And what I was told by a naturopath is you just have to monitor yourself more. So you can take these hormones, but you have to monitor yourself more regularly, like have more frequent blood tests than maybe twice a year. So that's the best knowledge that I have at the moment about that. But also, first of all, you have to love your body for what it is.
Yeah.
So if your body's not producing moisture and lubrication the way it used to, so what? You can use lubrication. But it's important that you not make yourself wrong for it. It's important that you not feel embarrassed by it. It's important that you not want to crumble up into a corner by it.
That's right.
And it's also important that you explain that to your partner or your partners. Like, you need to let them know that your body's gone through changes. It doesn't mean you don't want to have sex.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that you're not turned on.
That's right. Yeah, and part of, I think, there could be a shame component.
Shame
Included with
shame
that.
is always included.
Especially when it comes to sex.
Eradicating shame is our job.
So really, don't feel ashamed. You're normal. You are a normal human being experiencing life as it unfolds. And so I think what's really important is to know that there are helps. There are ways that you can get help. And so this is one of the ways Laurie's talking about, actually having your body produce the moisture and lubrication that you want. And then there are other ways to do it. Science has these wonderful things called lubes. And the one that we use.
But wait, I want to say that we've been through a lot of them.
Yeah.
We've been through a lot of lubes.
Yes,
we've
definitely.
been swimming in lube. No. We've been through a lot of lubes. I started with that kiwi product from New Zealand. I forgot what the name of it was.
Right.
We've been through Sliquid. We've used
H2O.
H2O. We've used the Joe. You used to use a Joe something.
Yeah, I forget what it was called, but it was it was a water-based lube.
So there are three different kinds of lubes. Let's talk about that first of all. So there's water-based lube, which people are tending to move towards these days because it doesn't interact with prophylactics.
Right.
So if you're having condom protected sex, water-based lube is the way to go. If you don't know this, I'm just giving I'm not assuming that you know anything.
Right.
So that's one thing, water-based lube.
The second one is silicone, and it's a great lube if you're needing, the lube to be viscous for quite some time. And but it's also, there's a danger here if you use it with, let's say, a condom. That's made out of latex or made out of silicone. It's going to break it down. So don't do that. Use the water-based lube for that. But for things like anal and things like that, if you're doing that with toys, again, if you're using silicone-based toys, they will break down. And so you want to use other things like glass or metal or things like that.
Okay, so that's about toys and how they interact with lubes.
Right.
And then there are hybrids.
Right.
So the hybrid lubes are made of silicone and water base. Yep. And some of them are really, really quite good. So we've tried many, many lubes. And we, some of them are better than others. The other thing is you want to read the chemicals, because some of you might have allergic reactions to some of the chemicals that are in lubes. So you want to use the cleanest ones, the ones that have the least amount of things you don't understand how to pronounce.
Right.
Just the same way as making a recipe, or reading a can, or reading something on the back label of food. If you can't pronounce the chemical, you probably shouldn't eat it.
Ding.
Oh, I don't even have my bell.
Where's your bell?
Yeah, if you can't pronounce it, you probably shouldn't eat it, because it's not good for you. It's too chemicalized.
That's right.
So I have friends who are allergic to things. There are some people who use just coconut oil as their lube, and they swear by it. And there are other people who say coconut oil is not that good for internal use for women. Okay. So again, the jury is not. Yeah. The jury hasn't come in yet and decided on this is the lube.
Well, and then the other one that I like that goes along with coconut oil is grapeseed juice, or grapeseed oil. And it's grapeseed juice. No, grapeseed oil, not juice. Although that's kind of kinky and it would be a lot of fun. No, grapeseed oil. And it comes as an extract, and it's really good. It's viscous and it's all natural.
Okay, so that's an option and an alternative to coconut oil. Mm-hmm. So we found one that we like a lot lately, and I happened to find it when I was on a panel. During COVID, I've been on many panels in many festivals, online, more than I ever dreamed. And one time I was online and I met a couple of people who invented a lube called Go Love. Mm-hmm. And I asked them to send me some, and I tried it. And why I was interested in it in the beginning is because it was a lube that also has CBD in it.
Right.
And so I'm a person that has more age than 50 years. I have over 70 years, and I do have concerns sometimes about my tissue being thin inside of my yoni. My yoni being my vagina. So I thought, let's give this a try. So they sent it to me, Go Love, and since they sent it to me, we love it.
It's amazing.
So it has CBD, which means that if there's a little bit of pain or anything to worry about, the CBD puts the pain away. Like, how can
alleviates
we say?
The pain.
Puts the pain away. Alleviates the pain.
For sure.
So we have grown to love this one, and I have recommended it to all my older friends, and they all like it too.
Yeah.
So this week we're talking about Go Love.
Yeah, it increases sensitivity as well. I mean, it not just takes away pain, but I think it increases the sensitivity.
You think the CBD increases sensitivity?
For me, it does. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So if it's in me, it's on him.
Yeah.
So.
Are we having unprotected sex?
We are.
Oh.
We're fluid bonded.
Fluid bonded.
We are, and we've tried a lot of different lubes.
Yeah.
And so far, this is the best one.
It's been good. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that one of the things that I'm worried about is that, I don't hurt you or I don't cause you any pain. And, not that I, hang from the chandelier and throw you around the room or anything, but.
What chandelier?
But this actually allows me to, I would say, be a little more firm in my touch. and and bring you pleasure in those ways. So I like it for that. I like it for that reason. And it wasn't just something that we noticed over time. It was immediate. The first time we used it, we noticed it. Was
so
really, really helpful.
So that's what we're recommending these days. So we have an affiliate code.
We'll put that in the comments below. Again, it's called Go Love, and we'll get you the link, and we'll get you a discount code as well.
Yeah, it's 10% off if you order it from us. Anyway, so our points here, I want to just summarize. Our points are, as we age, our bodies change. That's nothing to be afraid about, and that's nothing to be ashamed of.
That's right.
That is simply to say there are things we need to do. There are things we might have not needed before, although many younger women need lube too. So it's just something to note, and it's something to discuss with self and with partner.
Right.
So that's really an important part here. And then to have it close by. To not go fumbling around. Like, we know where the lube is. We don't have to go fumbling around. We have fumbled around.
In the past.
And
Where's
it was
the lube?
Oh, no, where is it? Oh, no, it's in the other room. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So you want to have it close by. And you want to actually let your partner know you could apply it to me, or I could apply it to you. And so this is, you've heard us say before, seduction is a team sport. So is applying lube.
Ding. That's great, Laurie. Well, thank you for sharing that. And I think, you're sexier. Like, from the first time I met, we've been together a little over 5 years now, and you're sexier.
We've been lying. I've been telling people 7.
Oh no, we won't say. It'll be 5 years. It's been 5 years, and something. You are sexier. You really are.
I am?
Yeah, you are. And I love the way you dress, and I love the way you smile at me, and it's a turn on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's seducing me, by the way, in case you didn't recognize that as seduction. Seduction is a team sport. All right, so we hope that covers lube for you and takes away the shame. You should definitely get some lube. You can, look, they have lube they have a good assortment of lube in most drugstores these days and pharmacies. So you should be able to get that, but we're recommending a particular brand that you have to order online. And we think it's hot. We think it's really hot.
We love it.
So for those of you listening who are a little bit older, try it. You just might like it, and you can always tell them that we sent you by using our code. All right, so how do we want to leave people today? We want to invite you. We want to invite you to check out our luxury retreat in Honduras.
Oh, that's right, coming up.
If you are in a couple and you have something we call resentment, or you're feeling like you want to be revengeful with your partner, then we urge you to seek us out, either for coaching or come to our retreat in Honduras. Also, if you're people who have lost you know how he just said to me, you're sexier now than when I met you? Like, he's not lying, he really feels like that. But if you're feeling like, oh, you're just best friends now, and you can watch TV together, but you don't have any spark, there's no chemistry between you anymore, then let us know. Check us out.
Yeah.
We're going to help people get their spark back. And if you're a single who doesn't want to make the same mistakes that you made the last time, then join us, because we're going to teach you some ways to keep it fresh, keep it real, keep it hot, keep it returning to love rather than conflict.
Absolutely. We're going to give you the stuff Disney promised when they said happily ever after.
Oh, happily ever after my ass.
That's so good.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so this is us signing out this time for Sex and Happiness, and we hope you join us for our next episode. Yeah, when we'll have another hot topic that relates to sex and happiness.
We'll see you
I'm
next
Laurie
time.
Handlers, Michael Gibson saying goodbye.
Ciao.